Good afternoon. This is Chris the Old Guy, and today I thought I'd shoot a short video. You see, you got Opal in the background. I just want to say a few words. It's been a while since I shot a video. I've been busy with work, priorities, stuff like that, paying some bills, doing some downtime, and figuring out what I want to buy, what I want to get, shoot for film. Um, also, uh, I'd like to congratulate Todd Hilton, Adrian Beltre, and Joe Mauer for making the Hall of Fame. We'll see them make the MLB Hall of Fame in July. Um, we just recently had a Super Bowl. NFL's entertainment, folks. I made a little money on that. Uh, would have made more had Kelsey made a touchdown catch, but beggars can't be choosers. The Bills didn't make the Super Bowl, so I kind of was a little disappointed. But I'm not a diehard football fan or an NBA diehard fan. Those two leagues have turned into what I call to be a entertainment licensed program. The MLB is a little bit different. Each team makes to the playoffs, and if they're hot, they get in. If not, then they're done. I've always been a baseball fan more than the other three or four sports out there. So, and soccer Premier League, that's gaining popularity in this country. I watch a little bit of that every once in a while, but like I said, it's been a while since I shot a video. I want to apologize for that. I'm going to shoot some videos. I recently picked out some sets that I'm going to pick up, or I'm going to get eventually, and we're going to shoot a video. I want to shoot a real top-notch video. Hopefully we can shoot a top-notch video of the 2018 top set with the variation cards. I'd like to get a big set and land a fish that's a variation card that I could probably grade. The Soto or the Acuna, or even the one of the Otani's variation cards. I'm gonna do some old sets. I'm gonna shoot, and we're also gonna pick up some rookie cards and shoot that. I mean, there's some cheap cards out there that are non-graded you could pick up. You gotta look around. Now, on to other things. By July or so, hopefully I'll have some of my collection online on video to be able to see eBay. I can hopefully I'll get my stuff ready to be sold, some of it. And I'm going to, we tried PSA with my 78 cards, and I broke even with the Schmidt and the others, the Dawson and the Ryan. I didn't get a good grade. But this time I'm going to probably look at, say, JSA or a couple of the other affiliated grading companies out there, and I'm gonna grade. See, I don't want to. With PSA, I'm going to pay more for my football cards and my basketball cards that I have that are older cards to grade, and I'm contemplating going to JSA. And for that matter, I may go. I think it's JSA to grade some uh, 24s and 23s, 22, 20. I mean, I have particularly numbered cards. I should grade and go the cheaper way to grade and make more money on it, as long as I can make my money in return. I mean that's the biggest thing. You get your grades, and if it's a grade with an auto, you want to make the maximum amount of money. You want to make the max. You don't want to lose money when you grade, and that's my. I mean, I didn't have that Schmidt in my grading with PSA, I would have been screwed. You know, I'd like to make money versus not making any money. That's just me. Um, so if I pick up, I'm going to pick up, like, say, the 83 or the 82 top set, and I'm going to grade that. A couple other, I'm going to not grade the whole thing, but I'm going to pick it up. We're going to go through it, and then we're going to maybe grade one or two cards out of it. I don't know. It depends on what I want to do. I want to grade a couple sets from the 80s. I'm gonna and collect. Get a couple sets, go through the set, find the damages, and then to grade or not to grade. Same thing with the 2018 set in particular. The top rods, the top set, the one set that I wanted, I think is 300. The All Star set from that 2018 top set is around 70. So I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick. I'll get. I'm gonna get cream of the crop. I compare that set to the 1985 top set. My opinion, the 85 top set from those years was the best set that come out. I mean, Donnie had his card 84. I had that card. I traded it when I was a kid. Regret that I did. Uh, I didn't have many 84s. I had 83s, 82s. I mean, I was playing sports when I was a kid at that age, so I didn't get back into collecting until 87, 88, right around that time. And I picked up the 85 set. I was going to get the 84. I didn't have the chance to do it. You get a little older, then you're playing sports or whatever you're doing, you know. Now I have the time where I can actually collect and keep the spur of the moment and keep collecting and have the chance to make a big collection. I have other things that I should grade. I have a few comic books. I have some stuff that should be graded for my kids. I went to a show years ago, and I bought a stack of comics, and I spent 200 in cash, and I got about $500 in comic books, and some of them are really good comics to the point where they should be graded. Nothing like an Incredible Hulk Zero or anything like that, or number one, but or a Wolverine number one. But I got a Punisher, Captain Namor, and a couple other comics that I should grade. The Death in the Family of Batman. And, excuse me, and I may grade them and take them and convert them into baseball cards. I've got a lot of RPG stuff I should convert, put it all together, or sell it as a lot for a collector out there. Um, a friend of mine gave me some old modules from D&D and stuff like that that I have. As a college in college, I some players, some people I knew, we used to all play. I've got some stuff that needs to be either sold and converted into baseball cards, or some highly sought collectibles. The same goes with what I had when I was a kid. I have some stuff like some Star Wars figures that I kept. I kept the box of the Star Wars figures that I kept, not the box that it was sold in, but I have the collector's box of some Star Wars figures that I kept, stuff that I had when I was a kid. And I'm going to try to convert some of that stuff into baseball cards or some sort of baseball card extension of, of my collection. Uh, Fair game, one man's junk is another man's treasure. And I'd like to make my collection to be something that the kids that I have build a legacy and they can sell, but it hard earned cash. If some of my stuff is graded, they won't have to grade it, you know, because they'll just push it to a collector when I'm gone. If I had a choice, I would be buried with three of my most expensive items, and then give me $100 bill when I'm dead and long gone. I have $100 bill buried with my death in the family, buried with one Ken Griffey Jr., and then be buried with my Mike Schmidt. Mike Schmidt was a PSA 8. At least I'll get some money out of that. $100 bill, you get a $100 bill. And then obviously I should grade one of my Ken Griffey Jr. Upper Deck rookie cards. Just to send, because that right there, cream of the crop. It's either that or my football cards that I'm going to grade. My Jerry Rice rookie, I've got, I think, multiples of 3 or whatever. I don't know exactly what I have. I've got Reggie White from that year. Or you pick and choose and take a Barry Sanders from Pro Set. But I have some stuff that I need to get taken care of, get the ball rolling. Get my stuff situated so I can sell, so I can buy. So there's extra money coming in. There is extra money coming in. I have other ways of making money and cash flow. And my income is sustainable where I can actually buy from my collection as I see fit. But, there's no clubs or anything in the area where we can buy, sell, and trade. I'm going to have to go through some Facebook groups and see what I can find to trade or buy, whatever. So on the other things, I didn't shoot a video with the cards that I bought from update 23s and update 24s. I just kept opening the packs and smell the cards. The smell of fresh cards just takes you away. And I thought maybe I'd just put them in a box and show what I got that are the good quality cards. I recently got my first SSP from the 23 Topps updates. So I made some money. That paid for the box in and of itself that I picked up. I just recently purchased a box of Hobby 24s Topps. So hopefully I'll get maybe an autograph or something. And then, I opened some mail. I got some low pop cards, some throwback top cards that I'm going to probably grade. We're going to grade, let's say by July or so, if I have the money on the side, we'll grade about 25 cards. And then see if we can grade some more if I make a profit. That's the biggest thing with grading. You want to make a profit. You don't want to lose. And it's a good thing I broke even with the 78 cards. that I sent to PSA. I like to look at the other companies simply because I don't want to sit there and have the wait downtime. I just don't. I don't like that downtime of waiting 3 to 6 months. But that's what you get with a company that just gets an influx of so many cards. There's a turnaround time. So hopefully with JSA or some other company that's in the area, I'm gonna go to the local card show. Hopefully with my youngest, he likes the Pokemon stuff, and I'll look at the cards and see what I can find, and that's where I'll get the paperwork for JS. I believe it's JSA. I believe the Albany Sports Card Show in the area, they come to the fairgrounds and stuff in this area, and I believe JSA is the card company that I would be working with. That's the cheaper way to go for grading. And people want their stuff. They want to get a minimum price for what the cards are. And I just don't want to sit there and grade something and get it dumped at a later time and buy a $10 slab and you paid $25 for that card. You don't want to deal with that. You want to make a profit. And that profit, when I'm dead and long gone, you give me $100 bill, send me away with Ken Griffey Jr., my 78 Schmidt Topps card, and maybe an 87 Topps Jerry Rice. That way I got some money, LOL, barter and trade. Or you want to be, send a gold bar with me. If I have enough money, I'll have one. But that's it for now. Thank you for your time.